Hello guys, welcome to my new update. Jacob here. So today we have Wednesday, middle of the week. This is very important day for the markets. As you can see today, we have a lot of news around 4:30 p.m. Dubai time, so it's like around 2:30 European time. Those are key economic informations coming at around 4:30, as I mentioned. For USD currency, this news usually brings a lot of volatility, a lot of movements in the market. Yesterday we saw very heavy drop in the markets, which was followed by the news of Trump that helicopter or plane was struck by Iran military. So there is always a news. Market moves because they want to move, but the news is just the fuel, as I'm always telling you. We can see that liquidations 24 hours are around 404 million. Open interest dropped around 2% since last 2 days. Volume is dropping as well. BTC without any change, but on altcoins you can see 12.8% drop on Ethereum. This is because the market participants are not interested to trade this price action. Yes, so let's just refresh it. 24-hour liquidations, as I mentioned, 404 million. In last 24 hours we liquidated 3 times or 4 times even more longs than shorts. So this is what is currently in the markets. Okay, so let's go to the chart. This is very interesting what is happening on Nasdaq. So first of all, you remember we were shorting the exact high. We closed this short after taking out local Asian low. Yesterday I took a short from here and I will explain you why. So key points I'm always monitoring is previous day high and previous day low. And as you can see over here, yesterday, it was yesterday price action. Okay, so this was our previous day high. We were moving up on Asia and on European session, and on New York we faked out the high, so people thought we are going higher. You can even see by the 30-minute close, we closed inside previous day high, and I closed this short first. I was targeting this low, and as you can see on this candle we had some reaction this week. If you go to lower time frame, you can see a reaction from here, so I closed some, but my final TP was around previous day low. If you would be just looking on the short SMA on 5-minute, you can see it gave you really nice entries for this short. If you didn't enter here, you could wait, enter here or here or here or here or even here for a short scalp. So you had 5 entries apart from the fake out of the high, but we always wait for the price to show what it wants to do, as I always say. So this could be your short trigger, stop loss above the high, and you could target first 29,100 and then previous day low. Those are the key points you should always target, because we can really revert hard from them. Today I'm also in a short already. I opened this short here. Why? Because for me it looks like on a bigger scale that we just try to, this was this distribution, this is distribution range, okay? And I think we just made a test. We retested this high as resistance and we will go slightly lower. My target is 10% from high, so I'm targeting, you can even see the alert on my chart. I'm targeting around this zone. So over here you have 12 hours order block. This might be very interesting point for take profit, yes, but also as I mentioned, previous day. This is now our previous day high. This is our previous day low. So first TP needs to be around previous day low. So the trade is going to look like this. I entered here, okay. Stop loss locally over here. This is the first target for the short, and the next target is going to be order block over here with the same stop loss, right? After TP1 we can move our stop loss to break even, so we are risk free. So it will look like this, okay. After first take profit, it might be taken out on New York session, it's very probable, but also it's better to keep your money safe than gambling for some result which might not happen. Yes, so this position I'm already in. On cryptocurrencies, I'm also shorting. Yes, I gave you 2 days ago this green zone where I will be looking for longs. I took a long from here and I closed at 61,900, somewhere over here. Why I took a short? Because you remember my gray zones. This one we lost it, back tested, and here I saw this exact retest on this candle. That's enough for me. If I believe in my strategy, so that's enough for me to take a short. And with this, let's just clean the chart to show you this more. First take profit for me, I entered over here. First take profit is over here. I will not hold this forever. I will keep my stop loss very short. I don't want to risk too much. This will be my first take profit, okay, on this 60,650. Next take profit is going to be around this liquidity zone over here. It will be based on the reaction. I will not preset it. But if we stay below this level, 366, I'm targeting overall the move to extend to 45k. This is the next zone. So this worked pretty well from the very high of the move, including 166. You can see this was 166 over here. We retested this zone and we continue. We dumped to 366, came back to retest 266 as resistance, and now we are losing 366. So for me it looks like continuation, right? But anything can change in a span of a couple of minutes, especially with the news which we have today, core CPI for US market. So we need to be very careful, because we might also fake out this entire move. What is also important is that this is our local volume range. This one POC is over here. We are now sitting at around value area low, but as we speak we are losing this. We need to wait for the close candle close to see how it closes, but it looks at the moment slightly bearish. This is the next level I'm going to monitor. This also sits at around this liquidity which I mentioned before. This is previous week value area low, so this might give us some nice reaction. So it's 59,500. If it will not hold us, then ultimately I'm looking for anything below 57. I have no idea how far it can extend in this move. You just need to be careful, okay? On Ethereum we tried to hold 30-minute SMA 200. As you can see, we lost it, back tested, and we see continuation. Ethereum, as always, I'm saying I'm waiting for 1,384 and below, especially if the Nasdaq and Nasdaq is dropping. Oh, it's dropping heavily. Wow. Okay, we took out previous day low. We took out previous day low. and we bounced from the bottom of the range. So 0 is the bottom of the range over here, which we created here. And 0, you see this reaction from 1 was also really nice. So this is our range. We just faked out, we come back, and now we are basically arranging. This is what chart is showing us. Let me just see how much I'm in profit on this short. Sometimes it's better to take what the market gives you than waiting for either break even for a stop loss. $2,000. So you see, this is this 5-minute candle is really nice. Okay, closing. Okay, so $2,000 just like this. Okay, that was not bad, but we need to wait and see what will happen around SMA on the 5-minute time frame. It's usually very hard level for for them when they move to go through. This is what I have marked here is the opening range on Nasdaq for London. So this is also very important to keep this in mind. We can come back and retest this range, and we can have maybe probably short over here, the stop loss above, and we can target maybe previous. Why? Oh, this is not this chart. Previous day low is here. Okay, sorry for the mix up. Yeah, so we can have, for example, short from here with a stop loss above, and we can target previous day low again. This might happen, but there's a lot of support on the way. 30-minute order block, equilibrium over here, so we don't know what will happen. Definitely I do not like candle like this when I'm shorting. It can revert really fast from here. So this trade over here, I'm not presetting. Okay, this will be reaction based trade. We will see what will happen. Let's see Ethereum once again. It's also reversing. You see, we cannot close the candle below this level. We try hard. Let's see how it goes. Okay, gold already 2% to the downside today. It's typical price action before CPI for gold. Our favorite word coin. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, we are still, look at this previous range value area low. We are holding this now as support. Value area high is resistance, and we are now below the POC. As long as we are below the POC, this is bearish sign. Okay, I gave you this short from the daily a couple of days before. What might happen is we might wick really fast into this daily, and this can be a really nice short for WorldCoin. So it might be. Of course, it's not financial advice as everything. This is just for educational purposes only, as always. So don't take it as financial advice from my side. Just doing this to show you technical analysis, trading. This is not financial advice, that's for sure. What else? Yeah, my long-term backs on uranium are also slightly dropping. What we might create here is the range, like it somehow looks for me like a range we created and we were for 3-4 years on gold. So this might take some time for them to accumulate and distribute over here, okay? Because you can see already we are creating here very big range. Yeah, this is our range. What else we can check? Atom. Look at this reaction. Took out the lows. Took out the lows, and we see some 1, 2, 3, fourth candle in green is now printing. That's interesting. Just do one thing. I want to set the alert on the range low, because I might scoop some more over here. What else? Yeah, so basically that's it from my side. Ethereum, I'm not playing anything over here. As you can see, daily short SMA is pushing us down. Bitcoin as well. Nasdaq. See, it's also very volatile, and as you can see, the short SMA on the 5-minute chart is pushing us down on Nasdaq as well, so that's not positive sign for bulls. They tried really hard, but simple moving average is way too hard for them. We will see. Today we need to be very careful around CPI. This is very hard time to trade, that's for sure. So my plan on BTC is to stay in my shorts for now. I do believe we will move lower. There is a lot of traders who are still longing. Binance long short. Let me show you something. There is some data you can check on Binance website, which gives you the access to open interest. You can see we dropped. The open interest today is dropping. We dropped. Yeah, we are dropping. Top traders long short. Most of the traders are long. 68% top traders are still longing. Long to short ratio. Yeah. 2 times more longs than shorts, and just 12 minutes ago there was more buys than sells. But this is the taker volume, so market orders coming into the exchange. So this still shows us that there is possible more room to the downside, because people are still longing this market. Especially it's dropping and everyone thinks, oh my goodness, we have a sweep of the low, let's long it. Every drop is a long opportunity, and people still don't believe we can go lower. I do believe we can go lower, but I still do believe we can go higher, right? It's like I'm not fixed on one direction. We can go higher, lower. For me, higher probability we will go lower. Why? Because we cannot work through this daily SMA. We simply cannot go above it. We also cannot go above POC. You remember I told you this was weekend price action. We don't calculate this as the directional candles. It's Monday, bearish candle. Tuesday, bearish candle. Wednesday, bearish candle as of now. Now let's see how it looks on CME. On CME, okay, we made on Monday the green candle, but it was just to take out the previous day high. So it's also not looking bullish. But what's interesting on the CME chart, you can see we didn't tap yet this daily SMA, short SMA moving average. So I'm positioned more to the downside still against everyone. Definitely you can see everyone is talking about this liquidity to the upside, but when your chart is showing something like this, you cannot just monitor liquidity levels. When you are ranging, this is more advantageous solution to look for the liquidity zones. Yes, so let's see one more time. Nasdaq. Yeah, you see, this short SMA is too strong for Nasdaq at the moment. Okay, that's it from my side. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you leave like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you.